Thomas Waters is the chairman of the board.
If you want to move around the bus or anything, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Mrs. Mary Allman George.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
There's the command of Mary Allman George. And the engine.
Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the 500, NASCAR's All-State 400.
All pre-recorded, huh?
And starting in September 2008, Motorcycle Racing's Red Bull Indianapolis GP. And in consideration of all
we
our
used
guests,
to kind of narrate ourselves, but
please
they made it
off
tapes
your
now.
cell
They want
phones.
us to do this.
The 500 was held for the first time in 1911, but the track was
they don't run the F1 race here anymore, do they?
No, that last year was the last one.
That's what I thought. So the motorcycles will use the F1 course?
Yeah.
That'll be neat.
Yeah.
Here, like
I'd love to see that.
National,
I think the day will come that the F1 will be back.
Yeah, or something similar, I would think.
Maker of the famous Bearcat, then right out.
It's amazing they only run 3-4 races a year.
Yeah, yeah.
Indiana roads were still a few
I
years
think
away
they'd
from being
run every
paved,
kind
so
of car
there
they
was
could
no
get out
way.
here.
Yeah, what an awful
They do a lot of testing and stuff like
That's
that.
true. Yeah, they don't want to tear up this
This
expensive
track
track.
would solve that problem. Not only could the manufacturers test here privately, but occasional races would give the spectators a chance to see in competition what they could go down to the showrooms and purchase. The man who created
What are they
this
working
was
on here?
Carl Fisher, the very
There was a creek that run underneath this track.
Oh, yeah?
And they rerouted it.
Okay.
And then by doing that, they're building 4 more turns for that F1 track.
Okay.
We
For the motorcycle.
Give them more
turns
space,
1 and 2
Yeah.
on the south end short straightaway. Up ahead is turn 2.
So that'll make 16
each
hairpin turns for the motorcycle.
Wow, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And how many spectators do they get in here on race day?
About 400,000 they can hold. Here lately it's been around 300,000 or so.
Okay. What does a ticket usually cost?
Around $75 or so.
Yeah.
65, 75.
Journey, twisting and turning
Average.
its way over to the northwest.
And then are these the luxury boxes here, or what's
Yeah.
The original road
These are hospitality suites.
Yeah.
On the right are the original VIP suites built in 1973.
Here's part of that infield track here on the left.
2.5 miles used by the drivers almost 100 years ago. Only the surface has changed. During the fall of 1909,
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to be able to take the tour and see that.
Yeah.
Why the track still carries the nickname, the Brickyard.
Here's the golf course, huh?
Yeah.
About 85% of the way
There's
around.
4 holes inside and 14 out.
Several layers of asphalt.
Here's where you drive under.
Job took place in the fall.
And I heard there used to be a full 9 inside.
Yeah.
They built the F1 track.
Have you
Huh?
spotted a golf course on either side? Well, you have. It first opened in 1929.
Yeah, they did.
It's been revamped a couple of times since, most recently in 1993 by the world-famous Pete Dye, who used to live in Indianapolis.
Huh.
There are now 4 holes inside the track and 14 over on the right. The old course was once a major stop on the
Do they have luxury suites in on the infield, or just in the tower, or what?
No, they have
each September
luxury suites, you say? Yeah, there's some up here on the main straightaway. I'll show you.
Okay.
The 3-2-1 markers over on the outside fence are 100-yard reference points for entering turn 3. The 500 riders will make the turn at about 220 miles an hour.
Not on a wet track like this, though, huh?
No, no, not so.
At about 170 miles an hour. The fastest laps have
Well, I may have to pay and go around again and just film just the track so I can speed it up and look like I'm going real fast.
Yeah. I'll take you around again. You'll have to get another ticket.
Okay.
Or to put it another way, it's the equivalent of traveling down a football field in about 9/10 of 1 second. When we are in the turns, you can see the famed safer barriers up against the
Safety
walls.
barrier.
They have done much to absorb the energy in the event of an accident.
They have some soft barriers on there. Did they soften them up?
Yeah, they're welded steel tubing, 1/8 thick.
Yeah.
And then they put styrofoam blocks behind it. And it's like a big shock absorber.
Yeah.
Really works good.
I bet.
You can see where they've hit it here.
Carl Fisher had 3 partners. One of whom was James Allison, founder of the famous Allison Engineering. They sold the Speedway in 1927 to a group headed up by World War I flying ace, Captain Eddie Rickenbacker, who had in fact been a regular 500 driver before he ever learned how to fly a plane. In 1945, the track was sold to Anton Holman Jr. of Terre Haute, and it has remained in the home of George family.
And how many miles around is it?
2.5 miles.
Never been any tax on it.
Right on the nose, huh?
Yeah.
The track is
Right here's where you go into the pits.
Yeah.
out of turn 4 and onto the main straightaway. Corporate suites and double-decker grandstands. Can you
See,
imagine?
these are all suites up here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
9 seconds.
Okay.
Drivers making pit stops used to drive all the way down the straight and pull over to their respective pit. In 1957, a separated pit lane was installed, and it may have been the first of its kind anywhere in the world. The current 500 cars have to stop
So how
several
many
times
often
to
do they
replace.
have the manufacturers have testing out here?
Fuel and change
Oh,
wheels in about
They don't have a
15
designated time.
Just
Because periodically,
From
you know,
1965
a team will come out and rent a track for a day
use methanol.
and do it. You know.
Starting in 2007,
So they never seem to have a schedule ahead of time.
Right.
NASCAR.
That's a news media
does
room
use
there.
gasoline.
Okay.
The tall building on the left is called the Pagoda.
So on the
Completed in
when you take the
2000.
Saturday tour, you get to stop here and take your picture and stuff.
Yeah, they let them out here on the yard of bricks.
That's the last bit of bricks that's left.
Yeah,
Huh?
right.
A Japanese-style pagoda.
Here's a winner's circle right here on my left.
That's the reason for this
round
design.
stage.
Stand up
This
there.
one, however, has 10 floors
Go up there,
and rises to
go
the
up in the
equivalent of
tower.
a 13-story building. At ground level and slightly over to the left is
So do you
the
get
current
discounted
winner's circle.
tickets to come to the race
And
when,
they all
for
say
working here?
400.
Well, yeah, we come. It don't cost us anything.
Yeah.
But we don't have a seat, but
Yeah, you can walk around.
yeah, walk around. I enjoy that just as
Oh
much.
yeah, I would think so.
And you get on them mounds there on the golf course, sit
It's
there,
marked by a strip
have a
of
lot of
bricks.
room, you know.
Yeah.
As late as 1961, when A.J. Foyt won his first 500,
Right here's the start and finish line.
Okay.
I can't let you out, but I'll let you take a picture.
Okay.
Prior to the late 1930s, the entire 2.5
Like
miles
stand up above,
made for a
that hole there in the walls where they put the camera in case you
Can you take my picture standing on the step here?
It went up in 1994 to replace the one main garage area and gasoline alley, which, while having changed in appearance
It's kind
over
of
the years,
pointing the right
has
direction.
been back at that approximate location since 1914. We can't see it from here because a 500 driver at speed would have lapped us. Oh, probably about 15 or 16 times. We are open.
These were starting grids here for the Formula One race.
okay.
They went the opposite way.
Oh really? They went
There are
right.
2 souvenir gift shops inside the museum.
And they
building.
start at a dead stop, right?
Right, right. Here's gasoline alley.
Okay.
There's 96 garages back in there.
And don't they have some of the original ones still standing?
No, not anymore.
No? Okay.
No, they're done. And these new garages here in front, they were all built here for Formula One.
Oh yeah? How many years did they run the Formula One?
7 years.
7 years.
And the reason they built them there is because their pit is their garage.
Right. They just
So-
pull right in and
Right.
run in, huh?
And when they're running, all them bleachers come out, and that was their pit lane right there.
Okay.
And that's their garages right behind there. And them are suites above each one of the garages.
Oh, okay.
So they spent a lot of money to get them in here.
Yeah. And so they take those bleachers out and they can pull right in?
Right.
There's a garage behind
Right.
the bleachers.
Yeah, I'll show you that one. You can see down
yeah,
here where
yeah.
the garages are.
Okay. Do they put more stands in there in front of these garages on race day? They put
Not,
more.
not these garages down here, but
Okay.
If you'd like a little more history right now, you might enjoy it.
well, yes, they do a little ways. They go about another 3 sections down.
Yeah.
The end one is like the fire
Crossing
garage.
Resort and Inn is just outside of turn 2 off of 16th Street. Well, that's the tour. Thank you for coming, and please visit us.